Hey guys, Commander Thigh here, and I just want to say a massive thank you for hitting 1k subscribers. It really does mean a lot to me to have this many subscribers at this moment, and it fills me with joy just to kind of look back and see where I was like and just where I've got to now with 1k subscribers. And today we're going to be doing a Q&A, which I've been having in some community posts. A lot of people have been commenting on it, so I'm just going to be answering all the questions. And feel free to ask questions down below in the comments section, and I'll happily answer them for you. Before I get into answering some of the questions, I just want to say that I may mispronounce some of your names, as I will be going off names, not handles, and if I do mispronounce any of these, I really am sorry. I'm just trying to say them how I would say it. Reaper asks, will you ever do action movies such as Red Dawn, James Bond series, or Rambo? And I think the answer to that is I will start doing more different TV shows and movies as I kind of go along with this channel. As right now I'm working on Clone Wars, with Star Wars, and Walking Dead, which is already a massive thing of its own because Walking Dead takes months to make, and Star Wars, even though it takes a few weeks to make, it still takes some time to make. So after I do all the Star Wars and Walking Dead stuff I want to do, I may move into such stuff as Red Dawn, James Bond, or Rambo, as they said. And yeah. Revelai asks, opinion on other kill count channels. And my opinion on other kill count channels was that I mainly appreciate them all, and I appreciate what they're doing, and I always like and watch all their videos, even the people who have just started, such as Templey for Aluska, for example, who've just basically started just making Star Wars kill count videos, and I always just go onto their videos. I always like it, I always try and comment, I'm always subscribed, I'm always watching their videos, and I'm really interested in what they do and how they're going to kind of continue their way on YouTube, and I'm just really appreciative of what they're trying to do for this little community of ours. So yeah. CT-8901 asks, who/what got you into kill/carnage counting? And I think the answer to that is CT-5555, who, if you don't know, was basically a predecessor to Headhunter, and produced a lot of videos in the same kind of format as what we kind of do now. And he kind of got me into kind of like my fascination of kind of doing videos like this and kind of exploring kind of like how many deaths are in certain series. And he kind of got me into it. And after Headhunter basically produced his video of how you can make kill count videos yourself, I was really interested. So I downloaded Premiere Pro, and I just kind of started getting my way around it, and I just basically got into my style, which I use in my videos today. Matthew Williams asks, would you do Marvel kill/carnage counts? And the answer to that is going to be the same answer to the Reaper's question, which is that I will start doing stuff like Marvel, basically after I've done Walking Dead and all the Star Wars stuff that I want to do, for the moment, that is. PibbyFan616 asks, since you've already covered Star Wars and Walking Dead, will you make MCU/kill/carnage counts? And that's just going to be the same answer as the question before that, which is I'll do it after Walking Dead and all the Star Wars stuff that I'm wanting to really do. Darth Raja asks, Flash Gordon 1980 movie carnage count. I think you know what that answer is going to be. It's going to be after Walking Dead and Star Wars, I'm afraid. So if you really do want to see those movies really be done, you unfortunately going to have to wait until I've done all the Star Wars and Walking Dead stuff that I'm really wanting to do at that moment. Just an Angry Mr. Incredible asks, doing 2005 movie carnage count? And that's just going to be, like I said, same answers before, after Walking Dead and Star Wars, because they take a lot of time to do, and I just really want to get them over, and just because they're series I really appreciate. Yo Mum Prundits asks, do you like Headhunter? And the answer to that is quite obviously a yes, because if you didn't know, I'm in his research team who research books and all the comics that happen and record all the deaths and whatnot. And I really do like what he does and the format that he does it in, even though it's different from mine. I'm still appreciative of how he does his videos and how he conducts it, and the different kind of like concepts that he kind of come up with, even though that I kind of may copy them in the future. It's just interesting to see that he just comes up with these ideas on his own, he executes them, and the videos just work. And yeah, so I'm really liking Headhunter at the moment. Reveli again asks, can you do Breaking Bad Carnage Count if you've watched it, of course? And the answer to the kind of second part of if I've watched it is not really. I've seen parts of it, but I have not seen the whole series as a whole. I've seen some Carnage Counts on it from smaller Carnage Counters, but when I do get around to watching it, it'll probably be the next big series I do, probably after Walking Dead, because I know that a lot of people really like Breaking Bad, and it might be interesting just to kind of watch it and kind of just see what it's like and just count all the deaths in it, like I'm doing with Walking Dead at the moment. Reaper asks, could you do James Bond, Death Wish series, and Exterminator series, and some Macaroni Combat movies? And I think you still know what the answer to that is that's going to be after Walking Dead, Star Wars, and possibly Breaking Bad in the near future, but I do not know what time any of those videos will be coming out, because my schedule is all over the place at the moment with life and personal stuff going on at the moment. CT-8901 again asks, what is the hardest movie / scene you've had to count and going to count? And the answer to the first part of that question is scenes that I've counted is Attack of the Clones and the Battle of Geonosis, and especially the battle in the arena, because there's so many battle droids that you just see corpses of, and droidicas and B2s and all that, and there's just so much going on, including with the Jedi and all the stuff that they're doing, especially when they're in that circle fighting the battle droids before they're stopped by Dooku, and it's really hard to count because you've really just got to kind of look out to see if those battle droids are the same ones as before, because there's a whole lot of scenes where there's just dead battle droids on the ground. You're like, have I counted that one before? And you've really just got to think about it. And that's what I've kind of done, because I've got different numbers from before, I've got different numbers from whenever ago, and it's just, I'm just trying to kind of make sure I get the right numbers at the right times, and frame by frame, of course. So if any of it is wrong, I'll be surprised, but I tried. That's all I can say, really. In answer to the second part of the question is scenes I'm going to count. It's probably going to be two scenes from The Walking Dead, one of which being in season 5, I believe, in which Glenn, Aaron, Rick, and Michonne just rampage into a bunch of walkers, and and it's in a dark scene, and you've really got to just think about, is that a walker that I've already counted? Is that a walker that's been hit by the car? Is that walker really dead? There's just shed loads of walkers, and that's going to be quite hard for me to count when I eventually get to it. And the second Walking Dead scene is, I would believe that is going to be in season 7, when Michonne and Rick disarm a bomb and get into a car with a decapitation machine attached to it and just ram through a bunch of walkers and a horde of walkers, and that's just going to be a pain for me to count because there's just so many walkers and it's probably up in the thousands, and I'm just going to really try and just bring you the best numbers I can from what I see. Somebody you don't know asks, who is the most honourable clone death in Star Wars right now, and that's probably either going to go to Fives, who's trying to uncover the clone plot and was unfortunately shot by Captain Commander Fox, and or it would have to be 99, who died just to save his homeworld. You know, defective clone tries to do what an honourable clone would, dies in the process, and it's really sad scene. Finally, Samphans asks, what movies do you like? And I think that answer is probably going to be pretty obvious, and that's more sci-fi ones, such as Star Wars, obviously, and TV series such as The Walking Dead and The Witcher. I'm really fascinated by. But in terms of movies, like I said, it was probably going to be Star Wars, and it's mainly Star Wars, and I really just like it because I've grown up with it, so I've kind of really attached to it. So I've just kind of got to like it. Aside from the sequels, though, which I don't really like because I found too many plot holes in them, and I just really don't like them. But apart from the sequels, I really, really like Star Wars, and I'll happily just sit down any day and just watch it and chill out, you know? Again, I would just like to say a massive thank you for 1K subscribers. It really does mean a lot to me just to know that so many people are enjoying my hobby and what I do, because it just fills me with so much joy to just wake up every morning, check the channel, 1K subscribers, and people are just appreciating and liking what I'm doing. I check the daily views going up and up. It really just fills me with so much joy just to know that my videos are giving you guys joy, and I just really, really appreciate it so much. In fact, I don't think I could be any more thankful for having 1K subscribers. It really just make me push myself harder and just to output more videos and to make more of you guys happy. And again, if you have any more questions about what I do and why I'm doing this and whatever, just feel free to leave them down in the comment section down below, and I'll happily answer them when I can. This is Commander Thaya signing out. Again, thank you again for 1K subscribers. Signing out. Bye.